welcome to Stretch and Relax. So what I would like to do in this video is move into our shoulders. Okay, so take care of our upper body, our neck, shoulders, arms, more than the shoulders. Basically what I want you to do is back away from the computer. Like, get off the computer. I know you're still on the screen with me here, but back away and let's take care of our shoulders and upper body area. Okay, so in the beginning I'm going to do like a little upper body movement. You can be seated anywhere you want. You could be in a chair, set your legs up however you want, and so it works really good. And then we'll be on the floor where I teach two very deep upper body stretches. Okay, they kind of balance each other out, and you have to see if you like them. And I do have the strap, and I do have my scarf, so I'm going to use that for one movement as we start to really deepen into the shoulders. Okay, and then at the end of the little sequence, we get to do some neck rolls back to seated again. So yeah, so set yourself up in comfort, whatever you need, and here we go. Okay, so making sure you're very tall in your seat at first. So you might switch your legs anytime you need. In fact, I'm going to start with my legs out like this for a little bit, and then I might switch them back. Okay, so fingertips are reaching out, pulling in the core just a little bit here in the lift. I'm going to turn the palms forward like that and just wiggle the fingers a little bit for a moment. Deep breath here. And then I'm going to do a slow little circle back. So about 4, maybe 5 of them. Just take a deep breath as you go and shift back into your back muscles, your arms, your shoulders. Feel that. Nice. So now you're ready to reach up to the sky. So when your breath is ready, inhale, lift up, and then exhale, slowly come down. Relax just a little bit. We're going to do that one more time, but now the circles are going to go forward. So circle them forward 4 or 5 times. Take a deep breath as you go. And then inhale, reach for the sky. And exhale, arms come down. And at the bottom, let them settle, let them relax. Good. Legs are however you need. Hands to your shoulders or maybe to your chest. You're going to open this space up. Okay, so feel that. Inhale, really open up. Exhale, pressing forward, opening between the shoulder blades. And so that one more time. Inhale, spread it open. And then exhale, curl it forward. Nice. And then sitting it out in the middle. I'm going to do a couple neck rolls here. Okay, so I'm going to let my hands settle into my lap and the head hangs down. Deep breath here. And now let your head roll up to one side, one shoulder. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, roll it down. And then up to the second side, lifting up with your breath. Exhale it down. So practicing that movement one more time each side. Follow your breath. When you're done with your roll, let your head hang down the center. And then carefully roll it up from there. Into the next one, the hands are back and out. We're going to go into our side bend. So inhale up, exhale over to your right side. Just stay here a moment, extra breath, maybe move your head around. And then when you come out of it, really feel the long stretch, lift, and then the arm comes back a little bit. So I'm rotating it back, touching pretty far back, and then centering out. And then over to your left. Deep breath as you go. Deep breath while you're in it. When you're ready to ease out, you just slowly let it rotate back, touching way back behind you when you're finished. Nice. And then center, one more movement here. So I bring the, one more, there might be another one. Fingers forward. You're going to take your right arm and inhale up, exhale, back. And then around. Other side. Inhale up. Exhale. The next next movement will be with our scarf. So that's what I was thinking ahead to. Inhale up and exhale. One more time. Good. And then coming forward. Cool. Now we can grab our scarf. And we're going to do a really big opener. It's called up and over. Legs are set up however you want. Sometimes it's just good to shake them out for a moment. So you're going to grab your scarf and you're going to have two pretty wide settings with the hands. So pretty wide. You won't know until you try it. So let me show the idea. You're going to lift up and you're working on having straight elbows to bring your arms back. So sometimes you're like, oh, my hands need to be a little wider. Oh, I'm not feeling the stretch. Bring my hands a little closer. Okay? So it's like that. So bring it forward now. Let's try it out together. Inhale up. Exhale back. Right about there. So it's a pretty deep stretch. Let's bring it forward and let me show something. I know some shoulders can go all the way, and that's totally fine. Inhale up. Exhale back. Some of you might take it down. I just want you to respect it if your shoulders are saying, no, don't do that, okay? But you're welcome to play with that if you want. Inhale up. Exhale forward. So we'll do two more of those. Adjust your hands if you wish. Find the right setting, this right spot. This one is all I need right here. This is what stretches me. It's right about there. And then up and over. And if you're on the last one, maybe you're done, taking a break now, but do one more time. And then forward. So now with that, the shoulders are pretty opened up. Ooh, I have one more idea. Oh my gosh, I keep saying that, one more idea. But it's an important one, I like it. Fingertips to the shoulders, so it's a new idea for you. You pull the elbows in like this and it opens up between the shoulder blades and you tuck your head in. And then you peek my way. You inhale up into a circle. Exhale around. Draw the elbows in. Two more of those. Inhale and exhale. One more please. Inhale up and exhale. Perfect. Release that. Okay. So we're going to go into a deeper stretch. It's called thread the needle. So we'll be coming to hands and knees. If you find you don't like thread the needle for any reason, if it's just not suiting you, it's a little awkward sometimes, you could just be seated and hook an arm across and work with that. Okay. So you're coming to hands and knees. Are your knees happily padded? You're going to watch me for a moment so I can show you the add-ons. And then I will come out of it and you'll join me for the second. So I won't be too long showing. I'll make sure I'll kind of move through this quick. So like that, you're going to thread one arm through. You might have a pillow here. You might learn that a pillow would help you. And you bring your head down like that. You're hooking it. Okay, so here's neck is comfortable. So important. Neck is comfortable. Here's the add-on. You could just stay here or here. Perfect. You could add on by lifting this arm up, maybe letting it fall back. But you might know this might be more than enough right here. Okay, let me come out of that. And are you ready to join me? So set yourself up, hands and knees, if you're not already. So what I might suggest is that you're facing me like that, but it's up to you. Okay? So you pick an arm and you thread it on through, and you let your head drop down. So for a moment, you kind of play with that. Adjust your neck, find comfort, breathe, breathe down or up into it, however you want to see it. So now if you want to add in, you would add on. You put the palms together for a moment and then reach the top arm up. Sometimes it falls back a little bit. How's your neck doing though? The neck is important. You don't want to put it in an awkward place. So whatever you need here, keep with it a little longer if you're doing all right. Deep breath. So I'm going to unthread that side. Center for a moment. Feel that. It's a nice twist too. And then you're going to head on to the second side. Relax your head down. Neck is relaxed. Adjusting it. Adding in the extra arm if you want to. Deep breath. our stomachs. Now again, it might be that you're facing me so you can watch, because what I want you to do at first is watch the form of this one. So you can just be hanging out in a little back bend, like a little, they call it a sphinx in yoga practice. So you can just be hanging out here to check out the next stretch. So please watch me. I'm going to do it quickly, somewhat quickly to each side, and then I'll join you, okay? So you're going to reach an arm straight out like that. That's okay if you can't see my hand. And I'm going to relax and make sure I turn the head the other way and watch my hips. Roll them up. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other direction briefly so I can show you the add-ons. So the arm reaches straight out back here. And I use this hand to roll it up and I relax. This is important. Relax head and neck down. Perfect. Okay, you guys are just hanging out for a moment. Watch me. So this is an add-on if you want. It takes it a little bit deeper. Not necessary. This is all. Sometimes it's just like, whoa, that's deep. Let me take a moment with that. Okay, so be careful. Here's another add-on. Right there. Okay, I'm going to ease off of that and then join you. I'm going to stay with this side. So join me down here, take one arm straight out and really slow, head relaxes, really slow, roll the hip up and check out how that feels at first. Really open shoulder. Do you need a pillow? Again, right here. I've seen that where some people are just, maybe you have really big shoulders or something like that and they're just kind of pushing you up too far. I'm going to add in this leg, hang out here a little longer. And then one more add-on that makes it really deep, so it's up to you if your shoulders are feeling this. I take the arms straight up, and then maybe it falls back. It's very interesting to teach from this position. Hi, how are you? Cool. So I'm gonna, you guys can hold it longer. I'm just gonna represent, bring it down. You don't have to have that arm up there. You sure don't need to have the leg. Sometimes it's just really gentle. Shoulders are, you got to be careful with those that area, very much so. Lowering down, I'm just going to reach the other arm straight out, making sure I turn the head away, rolling the hips up. Take your time, feel it out. Adding on if you like. Top arm down, if it's there, you roll off of that. Wonderful, so really open shoulders. So now we're moving back. We're going to move back to child's pose in between here. So I come up and then I just press my hips back and take a moment. You can just breathe in child's pose for a moment. I'm doing an active one. And then walk the hands back. Make your way up to seated, because I was talking about doing some awesome neck rolls at the end. I think I told you that. I want to kind of wrap it up with some neck rolls at the end here. Okay. So set yourself up. You could be in a chair, any kind of seat you need. You want to be comfortable and tall. Relax your hands into your lap. Deep breath. So let your head fall down toward your chest. Feel the weight of that gently pulling down. Into those half circles to each shoulder that we did in the beginning of class. Rolling up and then down. Practice an inhale as you roll your head up and an exhale as your head rolls down. Now noticing in your jaw area, your teeth, do you tend to clench a little bit in there or hold that area tight? See if you can relax that area. See if you can relax in the jaw. Now the next time we're going to start to take it into a full circle. So what I'm going to suggest is that you use the tip of your nose to paint a circle in front of you. See if that makes sense. So I lift up and take it around. really slow is good. Feeling it out, feeling the awareness of the neck mobility. And I set the circle in front of you because I'm kind of asking you to not tip your head too far back. So heading in this one direction still, one more time. Relax as much as you can into these movements. And now I'm going to take it slowly, if you're ready, the other direction. So the inhale would lift your head up, and the exhale guides you down. Continue that direction. One more time around. And then let your head hang down the center. Take a deep breath here. And lift it up from there. Reach the arms out. Turn your head side to side. One more thing each side. I'm going to put the right hand down and lift over to the right side. Okay? And feel the gentle mobility of your neck, so you make sure that you use it. I'm going to do the curl and sweep. And so what happens is your body curls and you tuck your head forward like this, and you turn your palm up. And then really slow, and your neck and head follow, you sweep the arm open and you gently look back. And then we center it out. So we're just doing one time each side on this. I love this move, so you'll see it again. So over to the second side. Taking a moment, breathing into it, feeling the neck. Inhale here, exhale as you curl. You tuck into it with the exhale. The inhale sweeps you back. And exhale, center it out. So I hope your shoulders, your upper body is feeling a little more alive and awake and lifted. And maybe you're ready to go back to the computer if you need to, or just take a nap. Thank you so much for hanging out with me.